I approached the makeshift bimmer, swaddled from crown to chin in black silk. I wore my pantaloon suit inside out so it looked more mole-esque. Most moles I'd met had terrible fashion sense. "Signor Arlecchino, an honor to meet you," said the Rabbino, unfurling a roll of rusty cutting tools, a pincer, scissors, a scalpel, some off-white cotton swabs, and a miniature guillotine, such as one uses to slice cigars. "Ciao, Rabbino," I said, lowering my tone a few notches. "Arlecchino, Arlecchina, what's in a vowel?" "We are the Chevre Kadisha of Grand Crochet," I continued. "We come to offer a new way of circumcision." I inspected a scalpel. "These instruments are outdated. You cannot ungird any loins with these dysfunctional tools." "The custom was only revived last year," said the Rabbino, keeping up appearances. "I'll have to apply to the Chevre of Castile for a new set." "It has been decreed," I said, "by the chief Rabbino of Roma. This boychik, Antonio Stradivarius Jr., will have his Brit, but without the Milah. Your face and his foreskin will be saved, and I will do the honors." "You do know how to perform the whole Megillah, yes?" the Rabbino asked nervously. "Certain aspects have not changed in 4,000 years." "You're speaking of the Metzitza Bel Peh?" "The sucking of the wound, yes," said the Rabbino. "I know it's controversial, but it's a minhag we must obey." See, we'll be doing the necessary." I had the cigar cutter ready, but I hoped I wouldn't have to use it. Columbina took the roll of the sandek in her stride, waddling to the bimah with the babe in arms and placing him on the sacrificial altar. I looked down at the wriggling infant. There was no way I could maim him. I clasped his tiny feet in one hand and a blunt scalpel in the other. Piero lifted his legs off the yellow velvet cushion and kissed each tiny tootsie. Pantalone grabbed the cigar cutter and slipped it into his garter, while I, from within my leafy sleeve, withdrew a small bulb of beetroot. Pantalone embraced Piero in a slow pas de deux, floating around the bimah to draw the congregation's attention. I raised the scalpel and brought it down between the baby's legs. At the moment of the pricking, I must admit, I did pinch the mite to make him screech, and while Piero mimed the baby's distress, I dabbed the cotton with the tip of the beat and held it up to the congregation to show them that blood had been shed. I dipped some damp cotton into a basin of soapy water and washed his feet thoroughly, chanting rediscovered prayer words from a bygone age. A rough back translation. "Blessed art thou, O Yahweh, King of it all, who has commanded a covenant with a defenseless neonate whose manhood is maimed for all time." "Gotcha this time, you old pervert." I added the end in Palmarine, so nobody really got the dig. But I felt it necessary, and I got a load off my mind speaking to Yahweh that way, improv style, as the lazo of the beetroot. Did Yahweh speak back? Not a bon mot.